Well, hey there, all you handsome bastards and classy ladies. Excuse me, I just had some biscuits and apparently they make my voice go really, really weird. Anyways, I just want to welcome... Oh, hang on, is he fixing for some trouble? He's fixing for a fight. There we go, and I'm fighting for a fix. Just want to welcome you all on back to Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
Come on!
That's a tongue twister and a half. For some reason, I only seem to struggle with it. Oh, what am I doing? I shouldn't be fighting this thing. I think I might be a little out of my league. Might need to consider running away. I don't even have any spells, I'm just a guy with a stick. Oh, that said, fuck it, we're gonna go for it. Oh, we smacked him one. But I was so happy. Not even happy, I was pleasantly surprised by the response that the first two parts of this series got. I was hoping people would respond well. Oh, excellent, I leveled up, I dinged. Hang on, I gotta really clear my throat. Wow, I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, I was really happy to see how well it did. I was hoping it would do well, but I wasn't really sure how it would go down. And I'm happy that it went as well as it did. Knickers. That's a funny word. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble. Unfortunately, I have the earlier PS3 controllers, so I do not have the rumble capabilities. It does not vibrate. I do have the 6-axis controls though. Let's take a look here. Ah, I can't press it just yet. Alright, on to Ding Dong Dell then. Hang on, I gotta put my headset on. I don't know why, but for some reason I didn't have my headset on. I had it around my neck, but
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
you know something? Shadar isn't all that evil. I mean, think about it. He doesn't kill people. Sure, he breaks their hearts, and that's bad, I would imagine. But he doesn't kill them. He's not a murderer or anything, so he's not as evil as you'd think. He's more sinister, is the word that I would use to describe him. Also, I like how they looked at that guy who was just basically just feeling a bit lazy. He clearly he's not all that pumped about his job. And it was like, oh, broken-heartedness. If someone looks at me when I'm in the office and I've got that look on my face, they're like, lazy bastard. Alright, deep dark wood. Alright, so we gotta go see ourselves an old man. Alright, deep dark wood it is then. Out we go. Back into the world. You get familiars in a little bit, and you do start to learn some spells pretty shortly that do make the whole, you know, staying alive thing while wandering the world map a little bit easier. But yeah, until then you can, I think Oliver can kind of go toe to toe rather, with most of the monsters here. The Ouroboros guys can be a pain though. Those are the snakes that are eating their own tails. And considering they're a monster that's literally eating itself, they put up a pretty respectable fight. Alright, Admiral Scruffles wants a fight. Mr. Scruffy Whiskers, I'm gonna call him. So like the combat in this game, if you've never played it and you're curious, it works a bit like if you had to combine Pokemon with, if you've ever played the Tales games, it's another RPG series. But I reckon that'd be the best way of describing it. It's like the two of those combined into one, because you do get to collect the monsters later on, Pokemon style. Ooh, I got myself a nice slice of humble pie. Alright, we press on. My laptop is making so much trouble at the moment. Not making trouble, making so much noise. I'm genuinely worried that rendering all the videos that I do is starting to take its toll, and that it's not really long for this world, which would be heartbreaking because if it breaks, then I'm screwed. I can't afford another laptop, so well, for the time being, not this side of the wedding. So I won't really be able to record any videos for like, God, almost a year. But let's just hope it doesn't break, huh? Cause I love doing this. It's probably one of my favorite outlets, you know. It's just my best way of rambling, getting my thoughts out there. Anyways, how have you guys been? I had a pretty good day at work today. Not something I say all that often, but I had a customer who called me, what did he call me again now? He called me a genius and a legend, which is always nice to hear from people who don't know you, have no obligation to tell you that you're those things. But he meant it. There's also another customer. I accidentally called a guy Booby. His name was Bobby, but I sent him an email and I called him Booby. And he sent me back an email like laughing about it. But I knew it there and then. I had to call the guy, and we had such a laugh about me calling him Booby. He was a guy who was very much in touch with his inner child, and that's the only time in life when it is okay to be in touch with a child, people. But yeah, he was a man who was definitely very much in touch with his inner child. He was great. Ah, fuck it, it's an Ouroboros. Ouroboros, it's a sign of infinity. No, not maybe infinity. It's like the cycle. Oh, crap. Oh, got him from behind. That was a sneak attack. Take that, you bastard snake. These guys are, they're actually not all that tough to kill. After all my complaining about him, he went down surprisingly easy. I think it's because I snuck up behind him and whacked him on the back of the head. Little rapist technique for you right there. Not that you should use that on people. Want to make that clear. But yeah, I was really happy to see this game do so well. It's a wonderful game. If you're at all interested in playing it, I definitely recommend it. If you like RPG games at all, you're going to want to play it. And if you don't like RPG games, then you kind of suck. But you're still awesome. So they're pretty much just the save crystals from Final Fantasy XII. Final Fantasy XII, by the way, was an incredibly disappointing game. That seems to be something that divides me and certain people. I know some people that loved it and other people that didn't like it at all. I didn't like it, not one bit. It just wasn't for me. It was, yeah, it wasn't great. It's like they thought to themselves, hey, we got this awesome new combat system, so let's make the entire game just that. First person. Look at the detail in this game. It's such a pretty game, you know? The graphics are gorgeous. I love the cartoon anime style graphics. They get me every time. I'm a sucker for them. Looked like he was going to get swept away there for a second.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah! Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
This next cutscene, by the way, I love it. I never get tired of seeing it. Huh? Knickers. It's got to be one of the best curses. It's like so clean, but it gets the urgency of the situation across so well. See, it's funny because paper comes from trees. Score! Alright, we got ourselves our form familiar. That wasn't the cutscene that I meant, by the way. The next cutscene is the one that I love. Alright, form familiar. 0 MP. That's my favorite kind of MP cost.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
I love this little guy already. He's fond of hitting people on the head with a sword. My kind of guy. Mighty. Mighty suits him. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm sure you want to name him Mighty? Yeah, why not? Healing touch, nice, nice. A healing spell really will come in handy. I think I got some white loaves of bread, but that'll only get you so far. I like that. He's like, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt a lot, and then old father was like, and now I'm gonna teach you how to throw fireballs about the place because fuck it, I've already taught you how to heal yourself. Alright, we got ourselves fireball. Ballin'. Alrighty. Can I use spells? Spells are good. Oh, it's an adorable little duckling.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
You see, it's all well and good when they say, teeny boppers, these guys are adorable.
Go!
They're just little ducklings. I don't want to attack them. But all I guess is just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. That's surprisingly hard to do. What if you think, like, mid-fight, if you think, wouldn't it be adorable if this little guy just started hopping about the place like some sort of lunatic? It would happen.
Here goes.
So it's a bit of a double trap. This is all pretty straightforward, so I'm going to just cut through this. Let me skip the tutorial. Alright, they get star signs. I don't think it works. Like, I don't think these guys are Sagittariuses or Aries or anything like that. They're definitely not Pisces. I'm a Sagittarius myself, but I don't really buy into that whole what do you call it, star setting stuff. I just happen to have been born in December, that's all. Alright, let's do it. Well, what do you know? I did not mean to use Cut Loose. But I don't regret that I did use it. Ow. Hang on, let me just slice this guy down. This little guy, he can become pretty damn powerful. Given some time to develop. Alright. One more to do it. Hup, there we go. Hey, we both dinged. Ding, that's a word I haven't used since I used to play World of Warcraft. But no, I don't play that anymore. Used to love it though. See, Oliver's incredibly polite. I like that he's not, you know, like Cloud or Squall or anything. He's not a sword wielding warrior or anything like that. He's just a nice guy. He's just a nice kid. Old Father Oak kind of reminds me as if, like, if you took a duck and made it have sex with a tree. I think Old Father Oak would have been the result. Alright, turning into proper. Take a closer look at your new mate. So he's pretty much just telling you how to access the your menu screen, you know, the creature cage and whatnot. Alright, all good. All good. I think we're good. People, I am melting. It is an incredibly hot day today. It's incredibly sunny. And I know most people love that. They're like, oh, it's sunny. It's great. I don't like it. And there's a few reasons why I don't like it. One, I was born in December. I'm a winter person. I was a winter baby. I love the cold. It's just where I'm most comfortable. The other thing... Yeah, I'm going to the waystone. Get off my back. The other thing is that I'm Irish. We are genetically engineered to not be in hot climates. We are designed to be in cloudy, occasionally, frequently rainy areas. That is where we belong. That is our comfort zone. Alright, save completed. Alright, we're going to have to go a little further into this forest. But first of all, I am going to leave it at that for now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play some more of The Last of Us. I got some catching up to do there. If you want to see more of this, which I feel confident enough in saying that you do, you know what to do. Leave me a comment, click the like button. Just let me know what you think of the series. And if you'd like to see more. Until then, see you in the next video. Take care and adios.